Caryn Chandler evicted and facing felony charges?
The truth behind the signature scandal.
LPBW update. Today's story begins with a question that has been echoing across Little People Big World communities for months. What is actually happening with Caryn Chandler? From rumors of eviction, to whispers about potential felony-level accusations, to claims that she forged Amy Roloff's signature. It is a storm of online speculation so intense that even longtime fans are struggling to separate fact from fiction. And as always, when a family is already fractured, every new rumor lands like a hammer blow. In this 10-minute deep dive, we are going to slow everything down. We will walk through what sparked these allegations, what is confirmed, what is fan theory, and why this story refuses to die. Because behind the shouting and the headlines is a very real family, and a very real group of people whose every move is examined beneath a microscope.
Let's start with the spark. The signature claim.
Over the years, fans have created their own theories about paperwork connected to the Roloff farm sale, especially when the relationship between Matt Roloff and his children shifted. Some viewers noticed old documents floating around online, and from there, speculation took off. The theory claimed that Caryn forged Amy Roloff's signature during past transactions.
But here's the truth.
There has never been any official report, legal filing, or public statement from Amy, Matt, or authorities confirming that a forgery ever took place. What we are seeing is a classic example of how a rumor evolves into a narrative when emotions are already high. Then came the next wave. Whispers that Caryn was facing legal trouble serious enough to be considered felony level. Again, these claims trace back not to official court documents, but to discussions in fan groups, podcasts, and online commentary. When a reality show family experiences drama, audiences often expect a villain. And Caryn, fairly or unfairly, has become that target for many viewers. It is important to separate emotional reactions from proven events. As of now, there is no official record showing felony charges against Caryn. But the rumor with the most traction has been the eviction story. It began when fans noticed property listings changing online and jumped to conclusions that Caryn and Matt were being forced out, or that financial chaos was brewing behind the scenes. Yet public property records show a different picture. Matt has been developing new structures on the farm for years, and Caryn has been preparing for a move to Arizona, something she openly discussed long before any eviction rumors surfaced. When people leave one property and transition to another, the internet sometimes assumes the worst. But again, no eviction has ever been confirmed by any legal notice or public agency.
So why do these stories stick? The answer is simple.
Because Little People Big World is no longer just a television show.
It is an emotional ecosystem.
For nearly 2 decades, viewers have watched marriages change, children grow up, and family loyalties shift. When Amy and Matt divorced, many viewers chose sides. When Matt began dating Caryn, those lines only deepened. A show that once focused on a family farm became a show about trust, resentment, and the painful legacy of long relationships that ended publicly. Caryn walked into that storm, and from the moment she appeared on camera, she became a symbol.
For some, she was a breath of fresh energy.
For others, she represented everything they believed went wrong in the Roloff marriage. When viewers feel emotionally invested, rumors feel personal.
And personal rumors travel fast. But underneath the noise is the core truth. Reality television families are still families.
Their private disagreements get amplified, their paperwork gets dissected, and their relationships become community debates. It is easy to forget that speculation, when repeated enough times, can start to sound like fact even when no evidence exists.
So what does the future hold?
Caryn and Matt appear to be preparing for the next chapter of their lives, one that takes them away from constant public scrutiny. Amy is focused on her marriage and building new traditions. Zach and Tori have stepped away from filming entirely. The Roloff story is not ending, but it is changing. And with that change comes a powerful reminder for fans.
Not every rumor deserves oxygen.
As we close this episode, remember this. When a family is divided, silence leaves room for imagination. And imagination on the internet can be far louder than truth.
What we can say with certainty is simple. No eviction has been confirmed. No felony charges have been filed.
And no verified evidence supports the signature forgery claim. What remains is a family trying to navigate life under a spotlight they never asked for.
Thank you for joining this deep dive.
If you want more emotional, fact-grounded episodes like this, stay tuned. There's much more happening behind the scenes of Little People Big World, and we will break it all down one story at a time.